Hello there. I didn't see you. I hope you're having a Merry Christmas. I know I am. So today, that's why I wanted to treat you with this video, where I have 3 surprises of 3 of my favorite things to do, all just for you, as a very Merry Christmas present. So with that, I hope you have a safe and wonderful holiday. Hey, Merry Christmas everyone. Welcome back to another video of mine, and today, we're going to be talking about the Guardian Oath. So let's get into it. Now, I want you guys to remember something about the movie, okay? Just close your eyes, think about it, try to remember. At the end of the movie, when North pulls out a gigantic book and reads the Guardian Oath to Jack and officially makes him a Guardian. Do you remember that? Good. Now, what is that book? I know it's a pretty insignificant question, but it's been boggling my mind for weeks now. Like, I honestly didn't know what this book meant until I started digging in. And what I gotta say is actually incredible. And I think it changes the whole canon of this whole book series, movie series, whatever. It breaks all of it. But before all that, we need to remember what the oath actually is. So here's the clip of the oath from the movie.
Will you, Jack Frost, vow to watch over the children of the world, to guard them with your life, their hopes, their wishes, and their dreams, for they are all that we have, all that we are, and all that we will ever be.
Everyone got that? Good. Now forget it, because here's the oath from the books.
We will watch over the children of Earth, guide them safely from the ways of harm, keep happy their hearts, brave their souls, and rosy their cheeks. We will guard with our lives their hopes and dreams, for they are all that we have, all that we are, and all that we will ever be.
And if that wasn't enough, here's the shortened version, also from the books. Yeah, I think you can see that the Guardians are lacking some continuity in their oaths, especially the ones between the movie and the books, since they're almost nothing alike. But that doesn't mean they're not the same. With that being said, there is only one way that this totally makes sense, and it solves the identity of what that gigantic book is. Now stay with me, but this is a very, very big idea. The 4 books, the first 4 books of the Guardians of Childhood series are in this book. All of their stories compiled into one big book. And I know what you're saying, that's a really, really big stretch. Like, the books, the movie, they're supposed to be separate. You can't put them together, right? Well, in my mind, yes, you can. In my mind, the first 4 books totally belong with the movie. It's just that 1/5 book that screws everything up. I'm not saying it's not canon or anything, but there is absolutely no way that the 5th book and the movie can exist in the same timeline. There is just no way possible. The first 4 books, on the other hand, perfectly line up with the movie. And I know a bunch of people are gonna be like, oh, what? No, the books and the movie are supposed to be separate. Shush, alright? You have any problems with that, take it down to the comments. I'll respond with my best answer, okay? But there is literally nothing I could find that separated the first 4 books from the movie. Literally nothing. So, with that idea in mind, that the first 4 books are part of the gigantic book that North has, things start to make a little bit more sense. North simply turned the page to this simplified version of the oath, read it out loud. Notice he took his eyes off the oath for a few seconds, meaning that he might have been improvising a few of the lines there, which is why it doesn't fully match up with the oath. And with that explanation, it totally makes sense that he could have just read that oath from the book. But there's one problem. Thankfully, though, there's also one solution. The problem being, if this is in the 4th book where he read the simplified oath, and I'm saying that the books are all part of that one big book, then why does North open it up to the middle and read the oath? Shouldn't it be towards the end of the book? Well, no. Because the 4 books by themselves are unfinished. They don't have a proper ending. They end on a cliffhanger. Sure, the fifth book tries to tie all those loose ends, but again, there's no way it could exist in the same timeline as the movie. With that being said, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have all those books inside of your story and then not have an ending. What I'm proposing is, behind that oath and behind the fourth book portion of that book is the true ending of the story, or what we thought is the true ending, why they thought they got rid of Pitch, why Pitch is so powerless now, how everything came to be, how it wraps up all the story points. That is the true ending at the back of the book. Not the fifth book, because it doesn't belong there, but the actual ending of the story. Or at least it is until the movie happens. And I know this is a gigantic reach, guys, but if you can keep an open mind, keep in the idea that the books and the movie are one and the same, then this theory actually starts to make sense. You can actually believe it from a story standpoint. And that's what I'm asking you to do. You don't have to believe it, but you just have to try and understand it. As well, I want everyone to know that I'm going to keep my belief that the books and the movie are in the same timeline. I'm not going to change my opinion on that, unless there's some piece of evidence out there that just totally slams my idea into the ground. But what do you guys think? Tell me down below in the comments. I know this was a bit of a shorter theory today, but I wanted to make room for my other stuff. It's called a triple treat, by the way, so there's got to be a triple to it. And with that, we're on to my next segment. Merry Christmas! Transition.